strong. Don't let stress carry you along. Mind and body in harmony. Feel the life sweet symphony.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. My goodness. So, with that out of the way, we want to show you some tough, pretty good products. You know, there are lots of health products out there for diabetics and for people with hypertension and for people, you know, dealing with certain other health conditions that you can go out there and find. But being the two of us being in healthcare, we believe that some of our choices may be better off than if a layman just goes out there to buy them. And that's why we put some of these things together as a list. As a matter of fact, at the end of everything, I'm also going to show you the tools that we use for this live show, because some people may also want to go live and they are like, what do they use? What do they use? So we bring the health stuff first, and then after everything, I'll show you the links also to them if you want to start your own live streaming program, a preacher, whatever it is, a lawyer. You want the tools, I'll also show them to you on their live. And by the end of the show, I will also update the description with all the links. Right now, you don't see the links because we just hit the live. We are coming, but I'm going to put it right after we finish so that you see the links and you can click it and it will take you straight to the shop and you buy whatever we're talking about today. All right, so with that being said, we have some categories that we want to run through. First one is going to be talking about some vitamins that we have already talked about. We're going to give you links to Amazon, and so if you want to buy them online, you can just get your hands on them. We're also going to talk about some blood pressure monitors.
And we also talk about glucose monitors.
We're going to recommend some glucose monitors. And then from there, we'll talk about some pain relievers also that you can get online. And then from there, we will go.
I think we would talk about health foods. Right?
Some health foods. We always talk about eating healthy, right? We have some recommendations of the things you can use to make a smoothie and stuff like that. So we're going to show you those.
And then we will talk about coffee maker, the good ones, right?
Yes.
And smoothie makers.
We're going to show you, especially what we use, basically, so that you could also potentially do that. So that's about all that we're going to do. And then after that, that's when I will talk about the cameras that I use, the microphones that we use, the mic stand, and Gift said that part is all on you because I am the tech guy right here.
I don't know much.
All right, so yeah, so let's move on now. Let's start off. Do you think we should start from the top?
I think we will do the eye health vitamins, right?
We'll talk about eye health vitamins. All right, so let's go on to our next slide then and see what we got for eye health. I think this recommendation was given by Dr. Efia Rekwan. That's my link here. The last time she was here, and she recommended these, so we wrote it down. So eye health is what we're going to be showing in the next or the first one on our Amazon link. It's called I Promise. And basically, this is vitamin that has 2 ingredients, I think, in here. It says zeaxanthin and lutein. And these are natural substances that you can also find in eggs, if you remember. And this is supposed to help with your eye health. So if you are diabetic and you want to protect your eyes and you are looking for a vitamin, a recommendation by Dr. Efia, who is an optometrist, was to use this one if possible. And it also helps with other conditions of the eye, especially with macular degeneration, right?
So if you have family history and you know that you need something extra, to keep you, to have a healthy eyes, that would be something that you have to consider. If you want to take something in vitamins for the eye, this is a good one to look into.
And it's on Amazon with 5% off. So it's selling now for $39. We're gonna have to run through our list because we have a lot. So the next one that we want to go on is another eye health vitamin that was also recommended by Dr. Efia Rekwan, and it's called Macu Health.
Okay.
Macu Health, and it also has some vitamins that also similar to the first one that also help with your eye health, and that is a kind of on the higher price side.
Yeah, it's like $91.
$91.
Very expensive.
Expensive, but people who need it will need it. And so if you are looking for eye health vitamins, especially if you have, like she said, family history of macular degeneration, or even you have the beginnings of a macular degenerative disease, then obviously this might be something that you can look for.
Yeah, it's
So-
like 360 count, so there's
There's quite a lot in there, right?
So a 90-day supply.
Yes. Yeah, it's 90-day supply. So that's 3 month supply.
3
so
month supply,
it makes a lot of sense if they charge that much, because if you bought it for 30 days, it probably won't be bad. So that is those two vitamins for eye health that you can find on our video description after the show if you need some of that. So with that, we can move on to the next one, which the next one is we are going into the regular vitamins that we've been talking about for immune boosts, as well as for your blood pressure, for diabetes in particular, because we mentioned some of these. I think we mentioned all of them in diabetes management. So, and also blood pressure. So these are vitamins that you could also be looking at if you are in search for Cyber Monday deals. So don't just buy the electronics as you shop. So go for Black Friday after and Cyber Monday. Look for vitamins. So we're going to bring these to you also. So the first of the vitamins is vitamin C. And I think that one also we showed last time. So vitamin C, and this one, I remember we said that vitamin C, you usually shouldn't take more than 1,000 milligrams. So I chose one that is exactly on the higher side, just 1,000 milligrams, so that if you want to take a half, then of course you can break it in two if it's a tablet. But this is the price of this is pretty good. For $4.99, I think you get about 60 count, and so it's not a bad buy at all. $4.99, and you get 60 count, and it is a trusted source. So you could get 60 of them right there. So for $5. So this is a good Cyber Monday shopping thing that you could also get, right?
Yeah, like we said that the vitamin C is immune support, right? It's help and it's antioxidant. And so if you feel like around this time you get a lot of cold, you tend to get sick more often in the cold season, and you need the supplements, the vitamin C will be a good one to boost up your immune system. Yeah.
Definitely. So without wasting much time, we're going to go to the next one, and that is vitamin D3. Now, vitamin D3, we said that recommendations for daily use in the US is 400 international units, but studies have shown use for up to 5,000 international units that would actually be helpful, especially for prostate protection, for heart disease or blood pressure, and all those other diseases that we have talked about. So I chose that one, and I also chose 1,000 milligram. 1,000 international units. So you got 5,000 units and 1,000 units. So believing that you will talk to your doctor first before you decide which one you are going to take. So that is vitamin D. You have anything to say?
Yeah, and we know that it's a cold season, and most of us are not going to step out to get the vitamin D from the sun. Most of us are going to be inside. So this is a time that you can top your vitamin D, right? With the supplements. So
this one right here is for 6 months supply.
180 days supply.
180 days, and yet it is only $13. This is a pretty good buy. Cyber Monday, I think, is what? Minus 53% off. So this is, if you have been approved by your doctor to take vitamin D, and especially 5,000 units, then this would be a good buy. So we'll put a link in the description of a show if you need to get that. Now, with that being said, we'll go to another vitamin D, which is D3, also 1,000 international units. So this is lesser dose. This is lesser dose. And I'm pretty sure if you have need for even lesser than 1,000, you will still be able to find it on the links. Once you click this one, you can navigate to get lower doses if that is what your doctor tells you to buy. Again, don't take anything unless your doctor agrees with you. So we are just showing you the prices because it's Cyber Monday. They are going for good. This one is what? $7.14. Another pretty good
45%
buy. 45% off. So don't just buy the electronics. Don't just buy the jewels. Don't just buy the clothing.
The jewelry.
Yeah, buy some vitamins too. All right. So with that being said, let's go on to the next vitamin, which is vitamin B12. That's another one that we talked about. Vitamin B12, right? B12, it's 1,000 micrograms. 1,000 micrograms on the vitamin B12. Again, that is good for your nerves. Vitamin B12 for diabetics,
Metabolism support.
for your metabolism, for your nerves if you have diabetes, or if you take PPIs, or we talk about proton pump inhibitors or acid reflux medications, that if you take it for over a long time, your B12 usually goes down. And so if you talk to your doctor and they say that, yes, you need to take B12, or even if you take metformin too, you take metformin, which most diabetics take, you take metformin over a long period, your B12 may go down. So discuss with your doctor, and if your doctor agrees, this is a place that you can pick up one. That's minus 60% off, which is pretty good buy. So that is something that you could use for your health. And B12, apart from metabolism and diabetes, diabetic neuropathy and stuff like that, it may also help you with your blood pressure because it's part of a B vitamin complex. Yeah, all right. So that brings us to the B complex. Vitamin B complex is a stress vitamin which helps with stress. Your body is strained and your body is stressed. B complex helps tone down the stress on your body. So it's a mixture of B vitamins, as well as sometimes they put vitamin C. Yes, and I think that one has vitamin C. Yeah, and also folic acid. So this formulation of B complex would help tone down the stress on your body. And if you have high blood pressure, you may need to take B complex vitamin after you talk to your doctor. If your doctor agrees, then it would be a great buy for a price going for what, $12.50. And these manufacturers are proven manufacturers. This is Nature's Bounty, and the other one, they are well-known manufacturers that we deal with in the U.S. market. So you can take them to the bank that the products are good, even though it may seem very cheap now. But the point is that they have been tested. They are good. They are good brands. All right. So you have anything to add?
So with the stress level, like if you are not able to cope with your stress, that this is definitely something you can consider, even with anxiety and restlessness. Definitely the B complex will help. But what I've noticed about B complex is whenever I tend to eat a lot, though.
Yes.
Yeah,
My
so
goodness.
you have to know how to take this one. You don't want to take it because it increases your appetite and you tend to eat. But you should be able to, balance the two so that your appetite is controlled at the same time you're trying to get a supplement to help you with your stress level.
Definitely. That's pretty good. Now, with the appetite, then you can drink water. When your appetite is high, it's really true. I take B complex, so I know. When your appetite is high, sometimes it's not that you're hungry, but you can feel like your mouth says you can eat something. And if you have a fruit, then it's a good thing. You could just chew a fruit. You don't have to eat. The reason is that the vitamin is helping your body metabolize the food that you eat. So your body gets the ability to use all the food that you eat. So that's why you feel hungry again, because the vitamin is helping. But definitely, if it is going to be a butter, you probably should not take it if you can control your appetite. Because you don't want to gain weight
But
after.
you can do every other.
Or you can do every other day or something like that. And it's once a day anyway. So if you take it at a time where when you have your heaviest meal, perhaps you won't be as hungry.
Right.
I take it with dinner, because dinner is usually my heaviest meal. And when I'm hungry, I just get my apple. I'm going to show you some apples too, so stay put. All right. All right. So let's move on to the next one, and that is zinc. Zinc is 50 milligrams of zinc. Studies also show that your immune system gets boosted if you are on zinc. And also for men, zinc supplements also help with your prostate. And so you cannot go wrong with 50 milligrams. If you go higher, it may not be good. But as long as it's 50 or less, you are doing good. And this is another good buy. I think this is 2 bottles for that price. Yes. This is 2 for one price of $10. You cannot beat this. When I bought it at higher than this price. And so this is a good deal as long as it lasts. We don't know how long it's going to be. And again, this is a company that we can trust. So if you need zinc, if you talk to your doctor and he says it's okay to take zinc, then definitely this link might help you. All right?
And sometimes if people are coming down with cold,
yes, immune system.
just to boost up your immune system, zinc always help. So you feel like you're coming down with something, I think that's something that you can take and definitely helps you.
Definitely. All right, let's move on to the next one. The next one is something that I call nature's roots, and it is ginger root. Now, I also brought ginger here because we're talking about immune system. So most people know ginger is very good for inflammation. You can put a piece of ginger in your smoothie. You do that a lot. And it gives it a kick, It's not just cold drink that is, undrinkable. Sometimes, especially if you add avocado, it may be like you are nauseous, But if you have ginger in there, it helps make it easier to drink. And so ginger is really good for you. And I'm telling you, you can order ginger from Amazon. You can order ginger from your grocery shop, wherever it is. But these ones are really cleaned out and packaged, and they can send it to you if you want to buy from our link.
Yeah, and I think that's is for organic fresh ginger roots.
Yes.
So no added pesticides and all the others. Because you're going to drink it directly, you have to make sure that the sauce is really good.
Definitely.
And this is a good sauce that we found.
Yeah, from Peru, and it's fresh ginger root, and it's, like she said, organic. Can beat it. Organic. All right. So next one. Now, the benefits of ginger, if we want to talk about it, we will not leave because it's a huge list. But just remember, it's for inflammation. Anti-inflammatory properties with ginger. So that is that. Now, let's go to the next one. This one was mentioned on our show with diabetes recently. We call ALA, or Alpha Lipoic Acid. Alpha Lipoic Acid, which is also a very strong antioxidant. And it's recommended for people with diabetes or people who are pre-diabetic who want to, manage their diabetes well. So if you are in the shopping for it and your doctor agrees, then obviously you can pick this up from Amazon. It's 40% off. 40, that's a lot. Yeah. Kind of like the other one, right? 40% off. So that would be a good thing for you to buy if you are in the market for it and your doctor okays that one. I think.
Yeah, so like you said, it's recommended for people with diabetes, right? Because it helps with sugar metabolism. So definitely something supplementary. This one will be a good one, So like what we are saying, things that can help you control your sugars and your blood pressures and all that. Because sometimes people feel like they need more than their medication, and they may result in like traditional or herbals that has not been well studied. and it's not well documented.
There's no proof.
Yeah, there is no proof and how much to take. So if you need something extra to what you are taking and you feel like your medication is not working as well, definitely this one will be a good one to look into.
Definitely. Just discuss with your doctor. And before you buy anything, trust me, we don't need you to buy anything and then regret, because we don't make our money from this. So don't use us as a reason to buy. We know that they are good, but definitely talk with your doctor before you make any decisions as to what to buy and what not to. All right. So with that being said, we're going to shift, oh my goodness, to another category. We're done with the vitamins. We're going to the blood pressure monitors. Another favorite of mine, blood pressure monitors. Again, on the channel, we have a whole video talking about how a blood pressure monitor can be determined as good or not. But suffice to say, not going to that, we just want to tell you that if you're using the wrist blood pressure monitor, that is not something that we recommend. We don't agree that you should use the wrist, the one that goes right here. One upper arm, right, blood pressure monitor. So that is the only one that we can say. Apart from that, most of these brands are pretty good. So I'm going to start off with one, and I don't think it's you can go wrong with this either. So this one is a high-tech one. We actually have this one. I just got this also. I have it, I think it's on your side there. But since we have it on the video, it's okay. This is a pretty good one that I like. I have one of theirs before this particular brand, and then that one broke, so I just ordered this one too. So if you see this, for those of us who are high tech, we want. Look at the price. The price is what got me. $27 for something that is Bluetooth enabled. Come on, you can beat that. That's 44% off. So it's going to go right back up after.
So if you're not high tech, it means that it's not recommended?
No, it's recommended for everybody. But
okay.
I just want to, people who are high tech, who like tech people, take advantage, because usually they are expensive when it's tech, but this is pretty good. The one that I had before, it was just that unit. I don't know if I picked that up on the screen too, but that unit is attached to it right there. And that I bought around $100.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I remember that.
You remember that one, right? Yeah. That it's also white.
Really expensive, yeah.
Yeah. So for this to be $27, it's not bad at all. The only thing I don't like about it is it's only battery powered. I don't think it's got AC. So being battery powered means that you have to change battery after some time. But
and it feels to be high tech though.
It is high tech. Our phones are high tech, but they use battery. What are you talking about? It is high tech. It's high tech, guys. Yeah, the batteries are cheap anyway, but I like it just for the price. I mean, for $27, even if you spend $10 on battery for 2 months, which I'm pretty sure will last more than that.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's a really good buy. 44% off. It's pretty good, and it's clean. It's really good. The cuff is big enough, as it says right here. It's a wide range cuff that fits standard to large adult arms. Bluetooth compatible for iOS as well as Android devices. So, I mean, look at the phone next to it. It gives you the graph, and like I said, I have a previous version, and I bought this one too. I just haven't started using it. And I loved the previous one. That's why when I saw the price, I'm like, no, I got to share this with our community. And I bought it too for myself. So this is a pretty good one. All right. So that is that one.
Yeah. So you have no excuse, right?
Mm-hmm.
All that you have to spend is $28 and something, maybe you round it up to $30.
Cyber Monday, you got to buy it before the sale is over.
It's 44% now.
Yes.
Okay. So you have no excuse for not knowing your blood pressure. We keep encouraging people to know where you are, Just take a few minutes, just take it maybe for a week. It will graph it out for you, whether it's going up or it's going down or it's being maintained. The level is right and all that.
Gives you the chart.
Yeah. And it can give you an idea when it spikes, Then you can see, what do I do that makes it spike at this particular time? and level at this particular time. So that can give you an idea. And also, when you go to the doctors, you have something to show, so that they can really work with you. Is your medication really working? You know, so you're not just taking it and hoping that things will fall in place. You have evidence that shows that the medication is working. So you don't go wrong. There is no way that you've been diagnosed with blood pressure, right? That you don't have a monitor. You shouldn't go without having a monitor in the house, so that you can always take a peek and see how you're doing with your medication, especially when it's getting closer to your annuals that you have to go see your doctor. Do they have to up the dose? Do you have to change your lifestyle? Are you taking in a lot of salt? Stuff like that. These numbers will give you an idea where you are, so that when you go to the doctors, you have something to talk about or something to discuss.
This is too good for it to be $27, to be honest with you. It's pretty good for the tech that you get out of this. It's good. You get the numbers here on the device and also on your phone. So this is pretty good. The one that I had, you had only the numbers on your phone or your iPad. The device would do it, and then it would transmit the numbers. But here you have it here, and you have the chat also on your phone or your iPad, which is good, or your Android device for that matter. All right, so that's that first one. I think we had a couple more of blood pressure machines, because we wanted to make sure that this is also another one. I think this is from the same company. This is the one that I used to have. I still have it, but it broke. But this has been a little more modernized.
Right.
This is flatter. Mine was a little more protruded. So we don't want to spend more time here.
It's on the higher side too, right?
This is on the higher side.
$64.
Yes. And it's got a pretty, maybe some more bells and whistles. That's probably why it is a little higher. This one, the battery is rechargeable. You plug it into the wall and charge it. That's what I had, and that's probably why it's more expensive, because they have lithium-ion battery or something that is rechargeable in there, so that makes it expensive. All right, but even that is 42% off for Cyber Monday deal, so you can go wrong with that. All right,
and I think it says that it's portable too, so
it is very portable.
Travel with it.
Yes,
it can be in your handbag. And it's not bulky to carry around.
So all of this is the cuff with something little
on it
attached. So you carry it anywhere. As long as you have your phone, when you check, it comes on your phone. And actually, they updated. You see that it's also showing something on here. I don't know if I can show my mouse right there, you see? So the number is also showing right there. The one that I had didn't have these numbers on there. So that's pretty good that they updated it. That's really good.
Can see that.
Yeah, you can see it here.
Yeah.
So you don't even need your phone. But if you want a phone to, take the recordings too, it will always do it. Pretty good. All right, let's move on. So these are really high-tech ones. And this one, I like this, another blood pressure monitor, because this one is made for a husband and wife, a couple.
Oh.
I love it because they have two cups in the same packaging. So you buy one machine, the machine can take recordings for two people. So you can see your wife's readings and your wife can see your readings, but they are stored separately, which is pretty good. And the fact that it comes with two cups makes it like you have two machines, because obviously you don't check your pressure at the same time. So you check and I check, and the machine is, it looks good. The company is a well-known company, Braun. I think it's a German company. So I have a feeling that this is also something that is really, I think the price actually went down. It was more than I think I saw it. But it's a pretty good deal. For $39, you get two, basically I would say two machines in one, right? Because it takes care of two people and also has two cuffs. Yeah. I've seen ones that have two people, like have the data for two people, but you still use one cuff.
Right.
But this one has two cuffs in there and also takes, care of two people, recording two people's data. So that's another good one.
I think the cuff has two sizes. They have the regular size and the larger size. So one may be larger than the other. So if you have a smaller arm, you can use the smaller one. If you have the bigger arm, you can use the bigger one.
Definitely. And the thing that I also want to point out is some of these products have FSA. See if I can put it on here. If you see my mouse right here, see FSA or HSA eligible. So if you have FSA from your insurance, you can use it to pay for this, or you pay and you get reimbursed uh, from your FSA, which is pretty good. So it won't cost you directly. It will cost you through your insurance. Basically, your FSA will take care of it. And as we go forward, a lot of them have it, but I didn't pay much attention to them. So we may have passed some of them already. But as you buy, just see which ones are FSA eligible. If you have FSA, you can use it to pay for it or get reimbursed from your FSA. All right, we can move on. So we're going to run because all the blood pressure machines are the same. I think this other one, I also choose another company which is very popular, Amran, and it's also the same idea
That's
like
a
the
good
first
deal,
one.
$34.
That's also a pretty good deal, right? It's got its scarf, it's got that monitor, and then it's got a Bluetooth enablement that you could use for your pressure. All right, so with that, now I think the last one that I think I put on is one that has the AC adapter. I just want to make sure that if somebody wants something that has AC adapter, they can also find it. So this one is you can connect this one to the wall and get the power out of that anyway. So it's also fancy, obviously, but the price again is so good. Everybody has to have that. And again, it's also FSA eligible. You can pay with your FSA, which is pretty good. Very, very, very interesting right there. I love the way the color is on the screen, as well as even on the phone that is being used. Again, Cyber Monday deal, it may not be 39 for a long time. So as soon as I finish the show, I'll put it on and you can click the link and purchase it.
Yeah. And if you have had your device for more than 5 years, I think it's time to change
Yes.
change it. So because you don't want to use a faulty machine, thinking that your blood pressure is controlled, but it's not really controlled. So if you have had your machine for more than 5 years, it's now time to
change it.
replace it
Yeah,
with
even if
something
it's not
newer.
bad, it's okay. I mean, for $30, you can afford a brand new one with all these, bells and whistles
Yeah.
that wasn't
So
on the
I
previous
think
ones.
you have a story about your friend's wife like going through crisis, and because he watches your show and he had a blood pressure machine, he was able to decide to take the wife to the emergency room right away.
Yes.
Right. So imagine that he did not have a machine in the house or have no idea what to do in times like this. So you don't want to have a faulty
Machine.
device at home in situations like that. You need something that is more accurate, and doing it and taking action can really save life, right?
Definitely, definitely. That reminds me, even though Thanksgiving is just past, if you haven't changed your smoke detector batteries, this is the time. Go throughout the house. I just made a resolution to change them all once a year during Thanksgiving because you can't forget Thanksgiving, everybody comes home and stuff like that. So that's another safety thing you can do. Change your batteries in your smoke and fire detectors. That's, by the way, we don't have a smoke detector on the line, but hopefully next time we'll put one on in case you want to buy a new one. Because I had to replace one of our smoke detectors, our carbon monoxide detectors. I actually had to replace two of them because it's been in the house for over 10 years. And when I took it out, the manufacturer actually says to, I think, change it in 5 years or something like that.
Yeah.
But I didn't know. I mean, it's on the wall up there. Who's going to read that? Nobody. It broke. It was just going on and on and on. And I took it out. So another thing by the side, check your batteries for smoke and carbon monoxide batteries to be replaced as we change onto the new year. All right, can move forward. All right, so let's go to the next group of devices, and that is the glucose monitors. Glucose monitors. So for the glucose monitors too, see my computer is slow now. For the glucose monitors, we have the first one is One Touch. One Touch. This is a pretty common and popular device that a lot of people use, and you can buy it yourself. We know that most people get it by prescription because you are diagnosed and then you have to buy it. But if you are not diagnosed and you just want to play with it and see, especially if you have a family history before anything comes up, you can buy it and just test yourself once a while, at least once every 3 months to see how you are doing. And these devices are there online too. And this is one that is like a kit. It comes with one lancing device that makes you poke yourself to get a blood, and it has 30 lancets, the needles that poke you, and then 30 test strips. The test strips are the ones that are very expensive. So for all this, if you pay $39, it's a pretty good buy, because the test strips alone, the 30 test strips alone, is about $30 on retail. So with the machine as well as the lancet for $39 as a starter, that's a pretty good buy.
And a lancing device, right?
And a lancing device. So everything that you see on the screen included. The only thing is when you run out of test strips, you will need to buy on the shelf or probably come on our store to see if we have any deals on there. But the test strips can be expensive. But at least for a starter, if you're doing a few, maybe once or twice a week, if you don't have diabetes and you just want to do that, this will last you for a long time.
Long time.
And
because you may have 30 tests
it's
that you can get out of it.
Yes.
So if you're going to test once every 3 months to know where you are, this is a pretty good deal.
Yes, that's pretty good. All right, so that's for that. There are other brands that may be cheaper, but not this one. This is the same. This is cheaper too. Eye Health. This is the one that had the blood pressure monitor that I liked so much. They also have test strips. Glucose monitors. I haven't used their glucose monitors. I don't know anybody that have used it, but because of their track, their track with other health products, I believe that it's going to be a good one. Yeah, Eye Health. They're a good brand in terms of health.
62%.
And it's 62% off. So, if you want to gift somebody, this is a great way to start. Their test strips, you may have to order it directly from them because it's not on many of the shops that I've seen, or probably from Amazon too. All right, so that's a pretty good buy too. And it's a device.
So it comes with 100 test strips and 100 lancets.
Yes, so if you look at it, this is actually better than the previous one. Yeah, because $26, because the list price is $69.99, but for the Cyber Monday deal, it's going to be $26.58. And I'm pretty sure that if you want more of their test strips, you can also buy it from their site or from Amazon to make more. All right, move on.
Yeah, that can be a really good gift for a family member or somebody who is not really paying attention.
Yeah, they are not diagnosed,
yes,
but you just want them to check to make sure that they are all right. Yeah.
That would be a nice gift. Yeah.
All right, the next monitor is the AccuCheck Guide Me, and it's also in the same idea. It looks like it's pretty cheap here too, but this one has only 10 soft clicks lancets and also 10 testing strips. So this one will last long, but at least the machine alone sells for about $20. I think the machine alone is, so if you're just looking for AccuCheck Guide, then this will be a way to start. You get an initial strips and lancets, and then you can get a prescription for the test strips or the lancets, or you can buy it.
This one does not come with the test strips, right?
Yeah, they don't.
Only the lancets.
But they have included 10 in here.
Oh, okay.
Which is
only
pretty
the
good.
lancets.
No, this one have 10. The ones in the store, they don't have it at all. All right. So that's that. I think we should skip the pain relievers because of time, right?
Yeah.
Most people know about your Tylenols and stuff. But I will include it on the description. So if you want to buy anything that is related to Tylenol and stuff, you could use our links too. Now let's go to the healthy foods. The healthy foods or the health foods. And we start with one that I call organic honey. Now, if you shop at Costco, you probably have seen this brand. The Costco is the only place that I see the Manuka honey, the raw Manuka honey. I don't know how you say it. You say Manuka too?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so if we call it Manuka, That's
Manuka.
yeah. It's a popular brand from I think New Zealand. And if you are somebody who uses honey, this is one of the best ones. Pretty expensive, but I just decided to bring it. We are expensive people that watch us because everybody is valued well. So we don't want to be selling or promoting cheap stuff. If you want your regular food store honey, you can buy it. But if you want something more pure, more refined in terms of the taste and everything, this whatever they say about it, making it that expensive, you can try it. And it's $33 for this bottle, and I'm pretty sure it would be good if you eat honey. If you are diabetic, don't say that because they said it, then I think diabetics should eat honey. No, that's not what we say. When we say that for people who already use honey, this could be a good replacement for what you have. Buy initial one from here and potentially buy more if you want from your Costco place or wherever you want it. And the other thing is that if you don't use sugar, some people don't use sugar, maybe they are diabetic and they use once in a while just a little bit of honey, then this could be your honey. Yeah, so
Because we realize that the honey out there, it will say honey all right, but
they
it's
put
not
sugar.
good. You can see that they've added sugar, and the purpose is diffused. So this is the raw one, the true one, unpasteurized, and a good one that we recommend.
Definitely. Next
It's
one,
very pricey though, right?
very pricey, yeah. Next what's the size? 17 ounce though, 17.6. So it's pretty huge. It's a pretty big bottle. 17 ounces is not
Yeah,
a
it's
small
not bad.
bottle. Yeah. All right. And like you don't use honey like you're using, it's just 1 teaspoon or once a while. I hope that's how you use it if you buy honey. If not, then stop. All right. So next one is oops. That's I just went it on me. Oh no. All
Which
right.
one is that?
That's the protein powder. Okay.
You can show yours.
Yes, maybe we can show mine. Let's go to top down. My system has been slow. I hope that.
It's not for all of them.
All right. So I have one here that I'm going to show from my top down camera. Before I do, yeah. So for those who have been hearing me say exercise every day, exercise. When you exercise, after your exercise, you need to replace some, vitals. And the first one is your proteins, especially if you do a lot of muscle work. You want to get some protein on board so that you can build muscle. And for people who also have, who are on these, what do you call it, Ozempics and Wegovy and all those new weight loss injections, what is happening is most of them are losing muscle mass. They're losing the weight, the fat is gone, and now they're losing muscle mass. So what you want to do is, as you exercise, put some protein shake in there. Let me see if I can bring this here so you can see it. No, still not even. Protein, this one is Body Fortress Isolate, 100% isolate. And if you are diabetic, you don't want to overdo it, because if you overdo it, that's a problem, because you are going to put undue pressure on your kidneys, and we don't want that to happen. So when you exercise, that's when you do these protein shakes, or what I call a smoothie. So we're actually in the smoothie column now. So you add your protein shake and a few other things that I'm going to mention. So if you are somebody who exercises,
this one. Let me see how much protein is in there.
I think it's 20. Oh, it's right here. 25. It's about 25. Yeah, 25 grams.
Okay.
Per 7, which is 1 scoop. And I also saw some that said 60 grams of protein per 2 servings, which I think was too much for 60. But as long as you don't do that one, and you do a different one like this, you should be good. So definitely make sure that it is something that you are using when you finish your exercise. This is one, and then there's going to be a few more that we can add. If you do smoothies, I mix this in my smoothie, and that's what I do. It doesn't have to be the exact brand. In fact, the one that I was going to show you looks a little different, but the point is 25 to 30 grams per scoop is what you need. You don't want to overdo 60 like I saw in the other brand. 60 grams is too much. Just 25 or 30 or even 21, that's good. And if you have plant sauce too, that's good. The only problem is I had a plant sauce that I was really, really going to use, but then I turned around and I looked at the sodium content, and the sodium was 390. Oh, my camera is going to. All right, I guess you have to share here. 390 was the sodium. So it is not easy. It is not, it's not, that wouldn't be. Let's back off again. All right, so now the next one that we were talking about is the protein shake or protein powder for your, what do you call it, your smoothies, right? And so the next one I think I got right here, the one I was trying to show you, this is a similar one. The first one was the one for plant-based ones that I was telling you had 390 sodium in there. So I didn't buy that one because though I want plant-based sauce, if your sodium is going to be too much, then I might as well go for the regular one. So because the sodium for that one was 100 and change compared to 390, I don't want to get blood pressure going up. So always look on the labels as you go. So this is another one for a pretty good deal right here for $24. There are some that are more expensive, but we want to run through now. So that's that. And then
this is the one that you're saying is 60-gram
yes,
protein.
yeah, this one is like 60 grams. But if you look carefully, the 60-gram is actually what do you call it? 2 sevens.
Oh, okay.
So you have to get the one scoop. One scoop should be less than 60
Oh, it should be
grams.
30. Okay.
The next one is our chia seeds. So chia seeds for also for a smoothie. So this list of health foods you can use to make a nice healthy smoothie after your workout or before your workout. Just make it, and then after that, give yourself about 30 minutes to an hour, and you drink this down. So chia seeds, this is organic sauce also. I'm going to leave the link again after the show. You can buy if you want to use our link. And then it will give us some kickback. Its price is still going to be the same though. All right. The next one, this one, I know that you're going to laugh, but I want to put it anyway because you know you can buy avocados from Amazon. Yes, and it's on sale, $2.99 for a pack of 4. You know that the one that I buy is a pack of 5 and it's $6.
Yes.
So I'm like, okay, this is a better buy. So for people who use avocados, whether it's in your smoothie or you eat it on your sandwich like I do, you know, I told you before, avocado has replaced my margarine or butter or cheese for that matter. I just spread this one. I don't even have time to mash it. Cut it and then put it on and push it down to the bread. And so there's a good buy there. I don't know if you want to buy it from Amazon, but I just want to show you that these are all the things we use to make our smoothies. I mean, you can buy it from Amazon. They will ship it a day, and it'll still be good. You want to say anything? No, go.
No, let's go.
Okay, the next one is almonds, I think. Yes, this is an almond snack. I also told you a lot about when I work, I don't usually eat. I don't bring lunch to work. Not that is a good thing to do, but my kind of work is so busy sometimes I don't even have time to eat. So if I have a pack of almonds, unsalted, that's what I go. Then it becomes my snack, and it gets you with fiber and vitamins, and of course, water will make you fill up. So that's something that we do. And as a matter of fact, I bought some too just yesterday, but I usually get this one. See if I can bring it on a top-down thing so you could see it better. So it is not just you, I'm telling. We have it all the time. So this is the almonds I got from my BJ's brand. You can see
Unsalted.
unsalted.
And roasted,
Oh, You see the unsalted, you can read it, right? Yes, unsalted and roasted. So you can eat this. We don't have to add anything. It tastes good. I mean, if you like salt, you may want the salted one. But again, if you are watching your blood pressure, anything without salt is your friend. Everything with salt is not your friend. You can avoid salt altogether, but when you have the chance to, then you do it. So when I read that one is unsalted, one is salted, I took the unsalted. If all I had was a salted one, then I begin to look at the number of salt or the milligrams of salt on it to see if it's actually worth my buy. But since I had an unsalted one, roasted, that's all it is. So that's one that you can easily get.
And if you buy this kind, you have to watch the portion size, right?
Yes.
So the other one, I think, is all pre-packaged, and it tells you one pack is 100 calories. So if you're buying the whole, you have to know how many nuts
you should eat
will be a serving size. Because I used to buy it and I just take a whole lot, without really counting or considering the calories in that, because this is calorie dense.
Yeah, it's very
So
calorie
you
dense.
don't want to overdo it.
You don't eat half of this in one day.
You don't want to overdo it. So you have to watch the serving size.
To be honest with you, I would rather overdo this than to overdo something else.
Right.
If you overdo this, the worst that will happen is you're going to poop a lot. Why? Because of the fiber.
But if you're watching your weight,
Yeah.
if you don't want to increase your weight, then definitely, because that can also make you gain
Because
weight.
it's a lot of calories.
Right,
Yeah.
because of the amount of calorie in that.
All right. So let's move on to the next one on the list for healthy food sources. Now, we have finished all of them, but for diabetics, I wanted to make sure one specific thing for diabetics is what I call the Glucena Hunger Smart products. The Glucena Hunger Smart products. So this is chocolate, but it doesn't have to be chocolate. If you like, what do you call it? Vanilla, you could use vanilla. But you see, it's made with capsaicin. Basically, what it says is that if you're hungry and you're diabetic and you don't have any food to eat, if you drink this, the sugar is not going to climb as much higher than if you were drinking a regular drink of something.
All right.
So this is a healthier option for diabetics who want to control their blood glucose and make it stable. For example, in between meals, you are feeling so hungry. If you have this, you can get a half drink. It will still stabilize your blood sugar. Or if you are traveling and you can't stop to eat, you don't want people to know that you are shaky because you are low sugar. If you have one of this in your bag, you can drink it. You're not going to be guilty because you are drinking something sweet, because it's healthy. So that is why I brought this for, especially in particular for diabetics who may need something like this.
Right.
All right. So with that, we can move forward then. Now the next one is the machine to make smoothie itself. That which is right. We talked about we talked about all the things that we use to make smoothie. So now let's talk about the machine, because some people don't even have a smoothie machine. So how are they going to make the smoothie? I'm telling them, make smoothie with this healthy stuff. They don't have a machine. So now let's move on to this next step where we talk about some machines. And the first one is this one. It looks so good. I hope it works so good too.
Oh, it does. Ninja.
Is this? Oh, it's Ninja. I
That's
didn't
what we
even see
have.
it. Yes. Ninja is good. My goodness. Ninja is good. No, it's not Ninja.
Oh, I thought
They're
I saw that
advertising
one on top.
Ninja, because I knew when I was looking for Ninja. Ninja is expensive. This is what Lampic.
Okay.
But I think Lampic is going to do as good. If you use it and it's not good, let me know. But for the price, there are other ones that are really cheap. Those I think are not good. But for the price of this one, I'm pretty sure $60, and that's with 54% off. That's with 54% off. So
Okay.
I'm pretty sure this is a good one. And you see the images right here. I can agree. So you have all this. This is how you make your smoothie. Healthy ones. You put your chia seeds in there, and quick on the go, you do it. If you don't have a smoothie machine or you don't have one at home, this is one great way to start. You can use a blender, of course, but sometimes the ladies use so many things that when you do your smoothie, you don't want to be smelling their onions and their peppers. So you have your own smoothie machine. I have my smoothie cup myself.
Right. And it
that I
comes with a
use.
portable cup.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the picture you showed earlier showed more than one cup.
Yes.
So a whole family,
Yeah.
everybody can grab one. Oh, this one is only one cup.
I think they have multiple
cups. Yeah. So
Yeah.
becomes very handy, especially if you're on the go. You know, you just blend and you change the cover. You can take it with you and you sip throughout the day.
Yes.
Which make it easier. Yeah.
So that's a good one. All right. So if you didn't have a smoothie machine, now you know which one to get. Now the next one is a coffee maker. Much as we know coffee is not bad, we don't also want you to overdrink coffee. But there are healthy ways of making coffee, and we use this machine right here. Two kinds of Keurigs. This is not the one we use. The next one is what we use, and this is for simple Keurig. If you have a small kitchen, you don't want to be burdened with too big a coffee maker. This will be a unique. That's so very small. It's got a small footprint right there. This is the base. So if you don't have room, this will be a good one, and it makes up to 12 ounces right there. 12 ounces. So this is another good one, and it's on sale.
$100.
It's on sale for $100, 29% off. This is Keurig themselves, so it's gonna be I mean, they last. The one we have has lasted for more than 5 years already. Yes, so they really do last. So that's that for the coffee maker for that one, and then I have another one which I think is more family oriented. The one that I think we use. Hopefully my internet was still good. This is the one that we use. It's a little modern now, but it looks the same, right?
The same.
Probably the same. Yeah, so this one you can make separate cups, or you can make a huge jar and pour around for everybody to get, which is the only difference. The other one, you just mix it in cups. This one you can make in a huge jar there, like here, and then share in between you and your wife, but you made it one time, And it's also more like the natural way, because you open here and then you pour the coffee on the filter right there and it comes down. But here you put a K cup and then the coffee comes down. So this is like you get both natural, both old way and the new Keurig way. So if you drink coffee, let me say, no more than 2 cups of coffee per day, it's healthy. One in the morning, maybe one in the afternoon, or 1 cup in the morning, and that's it. That's good. It's going to make you regular, and it's going to kick you up. You're going to be on top of your game, and America runs on Dunkin'.
As long as you control the sugar and the milk, right?
My goodness. I'm hoping that you don't put sugar and milk. You got to be. Don't be scared. Say it. You don't put sugar and milk. Just plain black coffee. I'm so proud of myself. I'm like, is it me that I can drink coffee this black? First of all, I didn't even like coffee. I was tea. And then when I found out the importance of coffee, I'm like, oh, let me just try it. And now I was drinking it with my cream, and it was so good. And now I found out, with all these shows, I found out this is actually not something I should be drinking. And I took out the cream and the sugar, and I still love it. I just get a kick, and I'm good. And even my tea, I don't add anything anymore. Maybe once a while in public, you don't want to show off that you don't. So I put something in a little bit. But on my own, when I do my coffee, I grab it black. And you do it now too, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Initially, I'm like, there is no way I'm going to drink my coffee black. No, it's too bitter. Then I think we try different flavors, and I think I like the flavor now. And
it's good.
It doesn't make me drink it quickly, though. It takes me a while to go through.
Yes.
As compared to when I added the sugar and the milk.
Yes.
Yeah, but it does what it's supposed to do for me, and I'm happy with that. Yes.
Good. And the other thing is, if you're drinking the black and it tastes too dark, you can make it lighter. Add more water so that it won't taste so bitter.
Right.
Won't taste so bitter. You can easily drink it. Mine is like that too. I don't make it too bitter, so I can easily drink it. All right. And when you add more water to dilute it, you are getting more hydrated too. Right. It's not like the pure concentrated coffee, which makes you dehydrated.
Right.
So the benefits are both ways. All right, so that Keurig is $139 with 26% off. That's the sale for you. And we'll move on because of time. Now, the next one, I think we are done
We're
with
done.
those things. So then the next group of things is going to be the
let me
tech.
say something about the protein.
Mhm.
Yeah, you were saying that you have to do it when you exercise, right?
Mhm.
I think one thing I've also found is that if you replace the protein shake, with all the things that you need, the chia seed, the ginger, the greens, all the basic things that you feel like you need, but you are not able uh, to use it as part of your menu. You can use that to replace one of your meal for the day. So if we were talking about not able to control your appetite
Mhm.
when you take certain vitamins, right?
Mhm.
So you can use this protein shake. It kind of control your appetite for you. It makes you stay full longer, you know and it can replace one of your meal. It can replace your lunch. If you're going to work and you take it for it to be your lunch, it's easier to drink because it's in a cup, you know, and you take it, and that will control your appetite throughout the day than to be hungry throughout the day or just take anything that come your way because your appetite is so up there. So taking protein, the shake, however you want to make it, sometimes it's advisable to go with the greens more to stay on the darker side
Mhm.
if you are diabetic because you want to control your sugar level. You don't want to go for the fruits as much. You go with the leaves, the greens and the antioxidants, the ginger and all that. You put all that in, add it to a healthy or a good source of protein powder that will really help control your appetite, and that can manage your weight and can also help with your
Joe, I had another thing to say, but I almost forgot. It's your organic apples. Make sure that you buy your apples organic. And it's important because you wash these and put in a big bowl in the center table. And for the family, a healthy snack rather than to have anything. The last thing before we go is to show you that we have our own merchandise shop. Can you grab your heart? So if you want to support the channel, the easiest way, well, there are a few ways, a lot of ways if you want to support. You can join our membership. We have membership. You can contribute as small as $3 all the way to I think 16 or something like that per month, and you will be our supporter. We have a categorized membership that we have, and then we also have a merch store where we have merchandise that you can buy to support us. And this hat right here says "Relax." We made it. The design, I actually designed this right here on my computer. So we're talking about stress. So we say relax, and you wear this in winter as winter is coming. We're gonna wear ours, and then we show you the website. You can go there and then buy today for the code and relax. So Gifty chose the red, I chose the black, and I think we are looking sharp. Oh, come on, man. Yes, from our own design, and we have a contract that has done this. So if you buy it, they're gonna ship it straight to your house, and you wear, and you will be supporting the Dr. Ortiz channel. Now let me show you the website. No, this is not the website. This is the website. It's gonna come right quick. And so if you want, go to the website. It's droteng.com. As simple as that. droteng.com. And with that, you can buy a jacket. We have all these inscriptions that we have, which will make sense to people if you bought and gave to somebody. Born to fight, right? Diabetes is trying to be the champion. You told them, I was born to fight. And then there's a lot of other products, So this is Born to Fight. This is how it looks. Again, these are all designed by Gifty and I. And there's a winter weather thing that you can wear. If you go home, there's more products that you could buy. This is also another one called this one Success is Impact. Success is impact, not wealth. Being wealthy is good, but making the impact is what makes you successful. Again, this is another quote that we came up with ourselves. So success is impact, not wealth. All right. And if you, I mean, there's a ton of things that we have designed here. So if you don't like this design, you can have it in a different shirt. All these are 3 different shirt types. And then we have another one that say life goes live. So, and then we say at Dr. Oteng. So life goes live, which basically means that your life that you are living, you're actually going live. You are going live, like we are going live on the channel right now. You are live. Everybody is watching you. So your life goes live. And that's another design that we made. There's more. And I think this is another design of the same type but different colors. So life goes live. And then we can go back to the next, see if there's any other. I think we have the hat there. I wanted to show the hat that we are wearing. Yeah, there's another cool hat. So this is the one we are wearing, which obviously you can see. We ordered it ourselves, and ours is here. Gifty has it, the red, and I have the black. It's so cool, you know. And I think there's another product that I wanted to share. This hat, I love this hat. We should also get this anyway. That's another cool one, you know. And you can see it in the guy wearing relax, chill out. That's what you say, bro, chill. I like the fact, but chill. Don't make it any more than it should be, right? Relax and chill out a little bit. That's $29. So all of them has their prices. Unfortunately, I've not been saying the prices, but I'm so consumed with the designs that I don't even look at the price. But you can find it all at droteng.com, and you can buy as many as you buy. As you buy, you will be supporting us. That's basically the whole idea. And we will say thank you for your support. So that's where I think our show is going to be pitched at today. Right? You have anything to say? All right. So I think that it's been a wonderful show. Come on, I like the colors. Come on, man. I like the colors, man.
Relax and grateful.
Relax and be grateful. Oh my goodness, grateful and relaxed, right? So order, relax, and hopefully we will be grateful, right? If you order one of our relax hats, we are going to be grateful. As always, we are grateful for being part of the channel right from the beginning of the year. We are almost out of the year now, and we want to say thank you for watching. It's been fun. It's been real. As soon as the show ends, the video ends, I'm going to put in the links to all the products that we showed you so you can click and buy. Again, if you buy also through our links, Amazon will give us a little bit of a cut. The price won't change anyway, but the fact that we have advertised them, they just give us something small, and that would be also a way of supporting the channel. So support us by being a member. You go to our channel, say join, click the join now, and you become a member of the channel. And you buy our products that we showed you and also supporting us. And then you can buy the things that we have also shown on Amazon with our links. All right. And say thank you for watching. And we will say, Beloved,
we
wish above all things that you prosper and be in health, even as your soul prospers. God bless.
Thank you.